I want to talk about the anti-Nazi Disney cartoons.
Weren't those great?
I mean, it's so funny to see Disney. You think Mickey Mouse is cheerful stuff, and then you see Donald Duck as a Nazi.
That was. It was like a comedic interpretation of a Nazi. Right?
Yeah, well, in the end, he ends up. It's all a dream. He's still
an
American. He's like, I'm so glad to be an American.
Yeah.
Rah, rah. But I mean, it's so funny to see Donald Duck high Hitler.
Yeah, and he did the goose step.
I know.
Even though he's a duck.
Their little
He's
song.
a duck. Yeah, this is really good.
What I want to talk about is like old racist Disney.
Yeah, really.
That racism was awesome.
All the, like blackface characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if actually they were talking in Fantasia.
Yeah.
You know that one centaur girl? Isn't there a centaur girl apparently?
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
If
I don't remember.
in the original cut of Fantasia, and they only cut this out like in the 70s.
Mm.
Because I read like some article about this lady, how her grandmother was telling her, she's like, wasn't there another character in Fantasia? She's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Apparently, that centaur girl had a helper, which was a little black centaur, and was all like in blackface.
Really?
And was like her slave, and like ate watermelon, and just did like incredibly blackface racist things. And then they took it out after.
They were like, he's dead. Get it out.
No, they just like, they denied.
He's gone.
I think it was
Weird.
Oh.
That makes sense. There's lots of shit like that where Disney's always had such a weird connotation of being
Because
like.
Walt Disney himself was just a
Probably
racist.
pretty racist dude.
But he was like
Honestly,
an open like anti-Semite and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, yeah. As much as we say that, I think honestly, at that time, a lot of people were.
Yeah,
Because
fair enough.
World War One still had like black battalions where they're like, put them all there, send them up.
They had an Asian one called the Buddha.
Operation Black Shield.
Yeah, like literally, like that shit happened, and I mean that wasn't long before
I
Disney.
guess you can't during these war times. I mean, you're fighting foreign nations, and you're trying to like booster this. We're all American. You're probably going to end up being racist in these cartoons. I mean, have you seen like the anti-Japan stuff they did too?
Yeah, that was great.
I mean, that was like
especially
above the top racist.
Yeah.
Like they all have
Mr. Honorable and like
and then like they're fired
bottle
glasses
glasses.
like, burnt down. It's like it's so racist. It was really
Yeah. I want to talk about what do you guys feel is the kind of life-death cycle of these kind of cartoons? Because really, Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, it's all like sketch comedy stuff done in cartoons. Like,
I mean,
and we don't see those anymore. Like House of Mouse was trying to be a
what you see
revival.
now for a sketch comedy. I mean, we have Robot Chicken. That's the modern day Mickey Mouse, pretty much.
Yeah.
But
That's as close as
But
you
like
get
I
to a
miss
sketch
those
comedy.
old like Merry Melodies and like
Like I still watch Bugs Bunny and stuff. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
but they're all
good.
old.
I know, but you love it. It's you almost don't need to make new ones because it's so timeless.
Okay, so let's see. I don't know. I kind of agree with that. I wish there was more. Like they came out with a new Looney Tunes animated cartoon. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was
terrible.
No, it was okay. It was no, it was.
Was it Space
It was a
Jam?
Wile E. Coyote. No, this is like literally last year. It was a Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner thing, like CG animated, not 2D, and it was attached to Cats and Dogs or something that came out last year. Anyway, I watched it online, but I did not go.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But and it was literally just like an old school Wile E. Coyote cartoon, but in CG and a little more modern looking or whatever. And it was funny, but at the same time, watching, I was kind of like, this isn't giving me anything new. So I don't know. Again, I don't know if I need
It's
it.
not giving you anything new.
It felt, like it felt so.
Maybe it's because
classic.
they've done it for so long. Maybe they've covered everything
like-
they possibly can.
I don't know. I kind of agree with that, and I thought it'd be interesting.
Because I'm always watching these old like shows, and I mean, they always seem new. I'm like, I
They
haven't
do.
seen that before.
That
I mean,
scene
it's
where Wile E.
always,
Coyote is in that bat suit is still my favorite animated anything ever.
That's pretty awesome. And like, I don't know, like watching the stuff like House of Mouse seems like they were trying to revive it, and because that
they did a good job though. I mean, it gave it a new life.
yeah, it was focused on the idea of like we'll have an overarching narrative, but then have cartoons in between that are literally old school cartoons, and like where they were like, Goofy needs to go to the airport. Did you guys watch that one?
No.
I saw like where they were like a pit crew.
Oh, the Pit Crew one.
Yeah, that was funny.
But fucking Goofy needing to go to the airport, and he wakes Mickey up at like 6 o'clock to drive him. Mickey
Was he a terrorist for that one?
No, he just has the airport's right next to his house. Mickey drives him over and gets really pissed off.
Goofy the terrorist. Woohoo!
What?
Goofy the terrorist.
You said, oh.
I
You meant
can't do the
Gorsh.
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 I've got a bomb.
Why do you want everyone to be a terrorist?
No, I showed you that video of Goofy being a terrorist from Family Guy. That was so funny.
Oh, yeah, it was okay.
I liked it.
It was
funny.
It was adequate, I guess.
The end.
The end. Yeah. What
Well,
what else is there to talk about Disney? Like, I feel like there's way more shit that they did.
Definitely
Well, if we
want to talk
about like every single movie, we'd be here all week.
But I wouldn't mind getting into my Disney World experience. Have you guys been to Disney World?
I have.
I had no childhood.
Oh, okay. Well,
he's brown. It's okay.
They
don't let him in.
Indian Disney World.
Hey,
Mickey. Oh. Mickey Mouse.
For those of you who can't see, Stefan is doing a racist head bobble.
It's not racist when I do it.
Yeah, that's true.
An accurate
I do
head
it all
bobble.
the time. I'm just active.
When was the last time you went to Disney World?
I must have been like 16.
Oh, okay, so that's not that long ago. Because I had been when I was 8, like 7 or 8, one time, and like I barely remembered, and then just went.
Where's the family?
The one thing I was like critically aware
This
of
is me with Mickey Mouse. Click.
was
This is me with Goofy. Click.
yeah. The one thing I was critically aware of was like even when I was 16, I was like, I am too old for this.
Really?
I feel like a little bit of a pedophile.
Dude.
Because like everybody's like 7 around me, right?
You know what? I think that's probably a side effect of you being 16 and in that point in your life where you're like,
Oh, yeah,
too cool to enjoy things. When I was
Yeah.
at Disney, dude, I was like, I don't fucking care. This is
That's true.
awesome.
Fair enough.
That's a giant carved mountain made out of things, and that's so cool.
Isn't that,
Was that the
that
Yeti
Tree of
Mountain?
Life thing?
Yeah, the Yeti. And the fucking Tree of Life in
Yeah,
the
that
middle of
thing's
Animal Kingdom
awesome.
Park is so epic. That's really cool. But one of the things I want to talk about is, first off, do you guys, as kids, think that characters in those giant suits are creepy or weird?
I never found them creepy, no.
I
Really?
think I used to beat them.
One of those assholes. Yeah, you would be one of
I
those.
was one of those assholes.
I have a friend who works in the SpongeBob one in Canada's Wonderland.
Oh, really?
He would butt fucks like you all
I
day.
would have been that asshole.
I was fucking terrified of those things when I was a kid.
They are pretty creepy.
Because, like,
They are.
I don't know.
I have like a picture of me with like Barney, and I'm like bawling my
totally
eyes.
That's exactly what I would have done. I would have been like, not cool, man, not cool.
There's these big things. Hello, kid. Let me
Yeah, they're
eat
like
your
8 feet
bubble."
tall with the heads.
Yeah, they're fucking creepy.
I don't know who's in there. I mean, like, do they get like criminal screens?
They're
I
just
mean,
like
I imagine they're like fat, hovering alcoholics.
no, they're just like teenagers with
I'm sure there's teenagers, yeah,
is people like you and me in those
in
costumes.
those suits.
better than fat, recovering alcoholics. I mean,
Yeah,
you feel a little safe.
it's really weird though now because at Disney, literally, they don't walk around the parks.
Are they
all-
scheduled?
They're all in scheduled character spots.
Oh, yeah?
So you have to go into like a building and into a line just to see them, not even to get a picture. Literally, like to see them. Like we could see them through glass, and you're like, I can kind of see. Yeah, there's some kids getting.
Isn't it
It's
like you have to go
Mickey
like
gonna
maybe
get
close to
shot
see
by like
Mickey?
an angry.
It's because they just know that everyone, I guess, wants their picture. And if they had them walking around, that they'd get swarmed too much or whatever. So they have these scheduled character spots, and it's just like, man, I don't want to wait for an hour, but I'd love to have a picture with Buzz Lightyear.
That'd be awesome.
Like if I
Yeah.
could get a picture like saluting next to Buzz Lightyear, I'd like frame it and hang it on my wall.
Yeah, that is pretty rad.
Because that's fucking awesome. Yeah, it would be.
Did you go into like the Mickey mini houses? Aren't those like?
They were closed off.
'Cause I heard about those. They're like built for kids and they're all like tiny and shit like that.
I don't remember, but actually they're renovating right now, which is another thing I really enjoyed about Disney World is the fact that they're always trying shit, which is
Yeah.
Disney's always been pretty, like, revolutionary. They're always trying to evolve and create new things and whatever. And so they just, Star Tours was closed when we were there, which fucking sucked because it just opened like 2 weeks after I got back. Star Tours.
Star Tours.
What's that?
It's the Star Wars ride.
Oh, shit! At Disney?
Yeah, in the movie.
Oh, that yeah, I've seen about that.
Hollywood Studios Park or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But they're also re-renovating the area of the Magic Kingdom that has Dumbo's flying elephants or whatever, and I think where the Minnie and Mickey houses are too.
That's one of like more classic rides.
Yeah, like all the and that, and they're taking it and making it into a giant circus, like Pete's Circus or something.
Yeah.
And so like we were riding the tram thing around the outside of the Magic Kingdom, like there was these big banners saying like, "Sorry, closed for now. Could be
Okay,
open,
so-
whatever," and that all that's.
Do you go to that like small world thing? It's a small world after all.
I did. It's a small world. It's weird.
It's fucking weird.
That is like the one weirdest thing in the
You think
world.
they really kidnap kids and then stick them in there?
No,
I think
they look nothing like kids.
They're animatronic. Animatronic.
Maybe they make them animatronic.
Yes,
They convert them into animatronics. But yeah, I don't know. It was cool to see, and it's cool to see the amount of like artistry that goes into that place. Like walking around in the animal kingdom, there's like these different little walks. It's basically a zoo. You go through, and they've got exhibits or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're on these trails, and like I was in the Indian one, and you're walking through all these like manufactured temples and shit. That is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
What I was always blown away with, it's so clean.
Oh yeah, and literally,
How do they keep it so clean?
they must have people working shit constantly because
It's Florida. It's like all the Mexicans in the world.
That's true.
No, but that's not even it. Because in our hotel, we stayed in the amazing Animal Kingdom Lodge, where you can look out your balcony. There's fucking giraffes.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So cool. There's giraffes and gazelles and gnu's and whatever.
Gnu's? What is this? That was a gnu.
It's a sneeze. He sneezed.
Gnu.
Like a Dr.
Bless you.
Zeus.
But,
There was Snooze and Shizzleforps and Wazazoos.
But in one of the days when we were walking out of our hotel, there was these two people painting part of the wall because it's all this awesome fake looking African wood and whatever. And there was this girl helping another guy paint this, and it wasn't just like you could tell it wasn't a guy like hired for $10 to paint the wall. Like she was saying, like, oh, you gotta if you start with this glaze and then put that over and then use the sponge and put some of that on and then finish it with this glaze and you get the right effect or whatever. And I was like, that chick knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Like she's an artist being paid to be an artist just to do maintenance on the fucking hotel, which is so cool. And like, as much as Disney's this huge corporate company that like fucks with copyright and whatever all other kind of stuff, like they've earned a lot of what they have, and like they don't.
At least they don't let it fall into
Yeah,
disrepair,
exactly. Like
right?
they don't let it fall into disrepair. They keep fucking working hard. So that's
Their franchise golden.
that's probably what I took away most from going to Disney World. Like it was fun, and I went on roller coasters and whatever, cool shit and whatever. But like,
Space Mountain.
yeah, I did Space
Yeah,
Mountain.
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. Whee! It was awesome.
My grandparents went on Space Mountain. They thought it was like a panoramic view of space. They thought it was gonna be like a really relaxing ride.
Yeah.
They got their wigs ripped off. It was great.
I did, yeah. I'm not a roller coaster person. I literally haven't been on a roller coaster since I was like 12, and I went on the Aerosmith's Rock and Roller Coaster, which is like the fastest, craziest one in Disney World. It like goes upside down and shit. And I was like, "This is crazy." I just kept having to remind myself to breathe.
Yeah. You're not a roller coaster dude?
No,
Why
I
not?
was afraid of heights,
Oh, yeah?
well,
and that they're kind of high.
well, that's why you go to Space Mountain.
Because it's indoor. You could exactly. I was literally just like, "This is fast and awesome."
I don't know what's going on.
Yep. And Erin was in front of me laughing ridiculously, so I couldn't stop laughing because she just sounded like she was squealing. It was really funny. It was really, really fun.
She looks like she would.
Yeah. Yeah, she loves roller coasters and shit. She forced me to go on them. But anyway, enough about my psychological needs. I don't know. Do you guys have any other Disney stuff you want to talk about, or is it reboot time?
Say you had some.
Did I?
Yeah. We just like pretty man.
Thought I was just talking about the Nazi thing. What about when Banksy hit up Disney with that prisoner guard on the gate?
But like that's just us. We're art kids. We're
Everybody loves Banksy.
Everyone knows Banksy.
Everybody
Come on.
loves Banksy.
I think everyone
That
knows
was pretty cool.
Banksy.
Huh?
I said, I don't know if everyone knows
I
Banksy.
thought he was pretty like.
Banksy's awesome, but
I guess we won't talk about it.
yeah, I mean, we could get into the whole discussion about like Disney copyright, but it almost seems like
And we're getting.
it's just a downer
Yeah.
because we're not going to do anything. They're going to
like copyright.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So reboot.
So, I think we'll just reboot. Let's keep this cherry. Who wants to go first?
I don't have it. Marco,
Reboot.
reboot that
This one's
shit.
hard.
I really just want to see like Disney back doing like things before the movies, like little 5-minute cartoons, all like
Yeah.
just like it's just like one song and there's like shit happening to that song like they used to, right?
Yeah.
Like the skeletons are dancing and then like it like pokes his ribs, it goes on like xylophone.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Just do pre-movie shows. You know, like when
Yeah.
you go for the movies and
And,
like you gotta watch that stupid quiz show. Who's this? I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
with that. I want to see a Disney cartoon. How awesome
That'd
would
be
that be?
awesome.
It's because like if I see like the same classic Disney shit like 1,000 times, and you probably will,
It's always funny.
Whatever. Oh, look, this is the skeleton. Yeah, he's doing that again. That's cool. Right?